Hello, boys and girls. We have been working on solving word problems using many different strategies. Please review this lesson for some more ideas on solving word problems or for extra practice. Remember, we are trying to make sense of problems and persevere in solving them. So when given a problem, we can make a plan to solve it and check our answer. Before you solve the problem, I want you to think about the problem and make a plan on how you're going to solve the problem. While you're working on the problem, don't give up. Think, does this make sense? And if it does not make sense, think about what other strategy you could use. After you are done solving the word problem, check your work. Think, is there another way to solve the problem? Our learning target is, I can use addition and subtraction within 20 to solve word problems. Please continue to the next slide as I model how to use our graphic organizer we've been using to solve several word problems. I'm going to read the word problem and then work through our graphic organizer. The boxes in the graphic organizer say, what do I know? What operation or operations will I use? What do I need to find? We're going to draw a picture and write an equation, and we're going to check our work, and then we're going to write our final answer. So, the word problem says, Max had 5 cats on his lap. 2 of the cats ran off to play. How many cats are left on his lap? I'm going to start in the middle box of my graphic organizer where it says, what do I need to find? And as I'm going to read it again, Max had 5 cats on his lap. 2 of the cats ran off to play. How many cats are left on his lap? So what do I need to find is how many are left. So I'm going to write left so I remember how many cats are left. Now I need to go to what do I know? I know that Max has 5 cats, and I know that 2 ran off. So I'm going to write 2 ran off. And I'm going to move to the next box where it says what operation or operations will I use? And when I read 2 of the cats ran off to play, when you run off, you are leaving. So my operation is going to be subtraction. So I'm going to draw a subtraction symbol in that box. Now I'm going to move down to where it says draw a picture and write an equation. So in my picture, I'm going to draw 5 cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it says 2 of the cats ran off to play. So I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to cross off 2 of the cats. Now I'm going to move over to my next box and it says check it. How I want you to check it is by using another tool. So you can go to our math bookshelf and use counters or cubes or any other kind of tool on how you could check it. You could also write an addition equation in order to check your work. I'm going to use counters. I'm going to use counters to check my work. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters on my thing, and then I'm going to take 2 of them away. So I take 1, 2, and I can see what I have left is 3. So my final answer that I'm going to write in the final answer box is 3. And I'm also going to label my answer. So I want to say 3 cats. So 3 cats are left on Max's lap. Please move to the next slide for the next math problem. Sam went for a walk. He saw 8 frogs in the pond. 2 more frogs joined. How many frogs are now in the pond? So what do I need to find? I need to find how many frogs are in the pond. I'm going to write frogs. What do I know? I know that Sam saw 8 frogs and 2 more joined. So 2 more. What operation will I use? I know if 2 more frogs joined, that means they came. So I'm going to write an addition symbol in that box. Now I'm going to draw a picture and write an equation. So for my picture, I need to draw 8 frogs. So 8 frogs are in the pond. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I have 8 frogs and 2 more frogs join. 1, 2. And then I'm going to write my equation. So I had 8 frogs and 2 more joined. Now to check my work, I'm going to use my counters again. So I'm going to move over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to add my 2 that joined. And I'm going to count them up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my final answer is 10. And I'm going to label it because I'm talking about frogs. So I'm going to put 10 frogs. So 10 frogs are now in the pond. Please continue to the next slide. Now that I have modeled solving a couple of word problems using our graphic organizer, it is your turn to practice. Please use the following problems along with your graphic organizer to work through solving them. Feel free to do this at home with your parents. Feel free to do it with a buddy and make sure you and your buddy are talking about how you solved it, how you persevered to solve it, and also how you didn't give up.